This is West Virginia Morning. I'm Teresa Wills. The top official prosecuting the case against former delegate Elliott Pritt has advice for parents who want to keep their children safe.
Predators target children from all walks of life. A child does not have to come from a broken home or appear vulnerable in order to be a target.
That story and more coming up this West Virginia Morning. Support for West Virginia Morning is provided by Hope Gas, committed to the growth and development of West Virginia to strengthen the community. Information at wvisforhope.com. The owner of a coal-fired power plant north of Parkersburg has filed for bankruptcy. Chris Schultz has more.
Omnis Pleasance LLC filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in Delaware this week, which will allow the company to reorganize and pay creditors over time. Omnis purchased the coal-fired Pleasance power station in 2023 after the previous owners announced plans to demolish the plant and remediate the site. In court filings, the company lists more than $70 million in debts, consisting primarily of a $50 million low-interest loan from the West Virginia Economic Development Authority. Omnis made the purchase with the intention of using speculative technology to convert the plant to run on hydrogen derived from the production of graphite from coal. An initial hearing in bankruptcy proceedings is scheduled for Wednesday, July 29th at 1 p.m. in Wilmington, Delaware. For West Virginia Public Broadcasting, I'm Chris Schultz in Morgantown.
A new natural gas-powered power plant is coming to the region, according to a press release from Governor Patrick Morrisey. Eric Douglas has more.
Dominion Energy has proposed building the Mount Storm Combined Cycle Station in Grant County. The project is expected to create more than 1,400 construction jobs and 150 permanent jobs once completed. Morrisey says the multi-billion-dollar energy investment will add 2.6 gigawatts of new natural gas generation for the region, important to his 50 gigawatts by 2050 initiative. The company said it plans to continue operating the existing 1.6 gigawatt coal-fired Mount Storm power station. Earlier this month, members of the United Mine Workers attended a meeting at the Public Service Commission of West Virginia to protest the creation of a 1.2 gigawatt gas-powered plant in Monongalia County. They feared the loss of coal jobs. For West Virginia Public Broadcasting, this is Eric Douglas in Charleston.
The city of Wheeling broke ground Tuesday on a project that's expected to breathe new life into the downtown area. Maria Young reports.
The J.C. Lando redevelopment project features a boutique hotel and so much more. The $58.7 million project is funded primarily through private investment and includes private residences, restaurants, retail space, conference facilities, and public gathering areas. Wheeling Mayor Danny Magruder told an excited crowd that the project honors the city's past and embraces its future.
This new downtown hotel will bring visitors and strengthen Wheeling's position as a destination for tourism, business, and special events.
Once it's completed, the project is expected to create 187 jobs and generate nearly $23 million in annual economic activity. For West Virginia Public Broadcasting, I'm Maria Young in Charleston.
This is West Virginia Morning. I'm Teresa Wills. It's 7:53. Areas of fog this morning, partly sunny skies today, a slight chance of rain and thunderstorms in the eastern mountains, high temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Tonight, clear skies, lows in the 50s, partly sunny tomorrow with highs in the 70s and low 80s. The criminal charges against teacher and now former delegate Elliott Pritt shocked many of his colleagues and alarmed parents in West Virginia who wonder how best to protect their children from predators who seem both successful and safe. Moore Capito is the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of West Virginia, whose office is prosecuting the case. Capito talked with Maria Young about what specific steps parents can take to keep their children from harm.
When you initially heard about these charges against this member of the House of Delegates, what was your initial reaction?
Well, I think my initial reaction is what is unknown probably to the public, but very well known in our office, is that we have very dedicated attorneys that work on cases that involve child crimes and exploitation crimes and grooming crimes every single day. This case in particular has hit the news given the level of profile of the defendant in the case. But what we hope the result will be is that parents that have children will have those difficult conversations, will discuss the importance of boundaries with their children, discuss the dangers of the online community, make children aware of the applications and that they are engaging in with their friends. Here's the thing about the internet and the way that kids communicate and oftentimes adults communicate in this day and age is that it's faceless. You really don't know who you are talking to. And so we encourage parents to be more and more involved. And it's never too often to check in with your children about who they are talking to and what they are doing.
What would you say parents out there need to do just technologically to stay on top of these kinds of threats?
Every parent needs to be aware that this can happen to any child. You know, predators target children from all walks of life. A child does not have to come from a broken home or appear vulnerable in order to be a target. This could happen to the wealthiest child in the state of West Virginia, and this could also happen to a child that is the most needy and the most vulnerable in West Virginia. The individuals that seek to perpetrate these sorts of crimes on children are highly, highly sophisticated people. And grooming may start out with innocent-seeming contacts and interactions. Predators have no problem taking their time to ultimately get to their goal of performing very, very bad activity. So here's what I would say. Parents should know that groomers are sophisticated enough now to not only tell children what they want to hear in order to get them to continue to engage, they also know how to coach children on what to say to their parents to not raise suspicion, which makes things even scarier as a parent. So when we ask those questions, don't leave that conversation having your child give you the perfunctory answer that is what you want to hear in order to satisfy yourself. Dig a little deeper. Make sure you have an idea of what's actually going on. Ask your child to show you what they are talking about on the platform that they're using. Show them how it works. Show them who you're talking to. Because as a parent, you have a right to know. So if you're a child, say something. If you see something, say something. If something's uncomfortable, tell your parents. And parents, call our office. We will work with you. We have extremely professional investigative bodies, and we will find the best path forward, which means giving your child the best chance of success and ensuring that anybody that's on the street that is trying to perpetrate harm onto children in West Virginia is taken off the street just as soon as possible.
That was Moore Capito, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of West Virginia, talking with Maria Young about how best to keep children safe from dangerous predators. For more on that interview, visit our website at wvpublic.org. West Virginia Morning is a production of West Virginia Public Broadcasting, which is solely responsible for its content. Support for our news bureaus comes from Shepherd University and Marshall University School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Maria Young produced today's show. I'm Teresa Wills.